I have to talk to Lucas. Now. What did you do to Maya, Lucas? Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bull.
Max, don't need to knock. My door's always open. Come on in. I want to show you something.
What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book. Holy shit. He actually did it. Did I make the right choice? Should I have told Safi about this? This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay. A pin so fancy I'd be nervous to write.
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
No problem. I hope whatever's going on between you and Safi can be fixed. Hopefully, without that.
I'm afraid that ship has sailed. But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
Surely you know why I'm asking. Better than anyone else.
I'm afraid I don't, actually. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Sure. Well, that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you've got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses. All right, Let's see what I can find about Maya. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline? Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya. That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there. Oh. That could definitely be Maya Okada. Yasmin did one of these? Oh. That could definitely be Maya Okada. Maybe he reads it for the articles. Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many. Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class. I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people. Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly. Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun. That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here. How can Alderman's mother know what happened to her son? They sent him. If Alderman never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him? Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came. No way Lucas doesn't lock up his stuff. Which means there's probably a key. The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books? This must be the professor Sophie TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh. Guard your ankles. Lo-fi ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic. Pretty sure Gwen's had enough of me today. What did Vin mean? It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus. Is he looking at classes? Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list. Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing, for both her and Vin. He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him. Hey, Loretta.
Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
Have you talked to Reggie since yesterday?
Reggie? Reggie Kagan? Business major Reggie?
Crap! Wrong Loretta, Max. You know what? Ignore me. I am lost in space. End of the semester, right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Anyway, catch you later, Loretta. I can't imagine being this trusting. Don't they know there's snoops like me around? Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it. What did you do to Maya, Lucas? He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him. A crush on Lucas? Really? Things can't be that bad, can they?
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right.
As always. What, was I right about?
As it happens, a number of folks, faculty and staff alike, would love a 4-day work week.
In how many would you say?
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bullshit. Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good. I'm not going to be able to snoop around with Lucas in there. don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. Shit. I need a password to change the grades. I'll never find it in this mess. I'll see what I can do for you, kid. My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo. Lucas is at the center of this. I have to go find him. Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin. Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin. I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start. What did Vin mean? It all started in He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him. World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly. Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books?
Asshats grading my final right now. Real time.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo. Pretty sure Gwen's had enough of me today. Sorry, Chester, but you've got a problem, and it starts with a S. No, Lucas. Sounds like a great time to take a look around inside. Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero. How was Safi's death ruled a suicide? World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly. Cool. I'm a tired sun, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising. Hold the phone. Why does Diamond think it was a suicide? Is this because of what happened to Alderman somehow? What did you do to Maya, Lucas? Lucas is at the center of this. I have to go find him. What did Vin mean? It all started in Lucas's class. What did you do to Maya, Lucas? Lucas... I'm not going to be able to snoop around with Lucas in there. Martin has an A here. I knew it. Safi would never and then she didn't. What did Vin mean? It all started in Lucas's class. What did you do to Maya, Lucas? Hey, Gretch. Did you see Vin and Diamond? Talk about a rocky relationship. Lucas is at the center of this. I have to go find him. He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him. What did Vin mean? It all started in Lucas's class.